how to trip. You don't know how to get rich, cause you never followed the script. You followed your bitch. You never walk in the store and they see you, they closing the door, cause they know you got money to blow. They never gave you that feeling before, nobody you know. You never been with a hottie, I'm facing a body, the baddest inside of the party. You never know what it feel like to be at the top. Nigga, you never been hot. You never ran on the set to collect. You let niggas flex without paying their debts. Bitch, you was stunned when you had a check. Now look at you not drinking Milwaukee best. You drove, look at your clothes, and you got all that white shit in your nose. You never been in control, you don't know how to get to your goal, cause you never hit it before. You never been in the know, you not a soldier. Told you I would expose you. You never been in the hole, your life on the stove, so let the machine support you.
He not gonna make it, Lil one not gonna make it. Tell his mama and his daddy that insurance they should take it. Carry him, bury him, right there by the cemetery. Y'all should bring him flowers for his birthday every January. He gone, he gone,
He gone,
yeah. He gone, yeah.
he gone,
Out of here,
he gone,
yeah. Out of here,
he gone.
out of here.
He gone, he gone, he gone. You never been in the wall, you never been on the block, you never ran from a cop, you never bought a new car, you never been on the lot, talking about you in the trap. Everything you say is cap, you just be running your flat. You never carry the strap, you never could do it, so why you put that in your rap? You never been in a scuffle or been in a fight, you don't even know what it's like. You never took the advice to cherish your life, but it'll be over tonight. You never been on a drug, you don't get buzzed, you never been in the club, nigga, you never get love. You not a thug, we never cared who you was, you never ran up a check, you not a threat, you never been at a
What's up,
chicks,
bro?
you never bought a Rolex, I'm talking baguettes, the one with invisible sex. You never been out of town, you never been down, you don't even fuck with your rounds, you're broke. Now I got you on my boat and you don't even know how to float.
He not gonna make it, Lil one not gonna make it. Tell his mama and his daddy that insurance they should take it. Carry him, bury him, right there by the cemetery. Y'all should bring him flowers for his birthday every January. He gone, he gone,
He gone,
yeah. He gone, yeah.
he gone,
Out of here,
he gone,
yeah. Out of here.
he gone.
What you got going on, man?
He gone, he gone.
You ain't got my respect, you older than me, but you still living check to check. You ain't investing your bread, you ain't a king, you sleep in a queen side bed. You ain't as dumb as you look, you talking a lot, but you ain't a killer or crook. You just need to be cool. You ain't a ghoul, you went to Catholic school. You ain't really got no love for your folks, giving them turkeys
Say
and
about
selling them
Chauncey
dope.
Billups.
I don't want you damn, you ain't my bro, you ain't no hero, I'm letting you know. You ain't even really popping, dog, you just go places to post pictures. You ain't really getting close to God, boy, you can't even quote no scriptures. You ain't never beat the odds, you ain't got a job, so it ain't coincidental. You ain't never had a man in fresh beat, you just rapping over instrumentals. You ain't D1, you ain't juvenile, your career ain't never blown up. You ain't an OG, you a DG, you a disappointing grown up.
He not gonna make it, Lil one not gonna make it. Tell his mama and his daddy that insurance they
Serious?
should take
Nah.
it. Carry him, bury him, right there by the cemetery. Y'all should bring him flowers for his birthday every January.
Damn. The season only started like, it ain't even been a week yet. Or if anything, it's just been a week.
He gone, he gone, he gone.
It's like my new intro shit. You said Chauncey Billups, the Trailblazers coach, Terry Rozier. I don't know who he is. From the Heat. Okay, but no, actually, I can't picture the face, but it rings some bells. Dough preparation, chopping veggies, making sauce too. Gotta be out there by 5 p.m. Togarius, what up, bro? What up, man? Ein Grief. Yeah. There you go. Well, I'm not surprised. Motherfucker's been gambling since gambling. Since Procter & Gamble products. Before Procter & Gamble products, motherfuckers been gambling. But in the event that it was Chauncey Billups, that made it, oh shit. You know, my daughter is attending the high school of where he graduated from. would have been a flex had he not caught this charge, this most recent charge. Right. Now you really can't say, yeah, nah, oh, my kid went to Chauncey Billups high school. Oh, you mean the nigga that caught for gambling? Yeah. There you go. Plays in the Mafia Connections all got jammed up. That's why these dudes be really fucking up the parlay on purpose. No, I figured that out. I knew. I knew it wasn't my bad luck. The ability to call the games 2 to 3 years prior from just showing some in-depth interest within sports. I was calling the games. That's what brought me out to betting. Like, you know what? We need to turn this into a profit. And I did, right off the rip. Right? I called the Super Bowl year before last. Said, all right, we might be fucking on to something. Then I just realized too much motherfucking coincidence. You know what I mean? I started doing the knowledge, the math, and the knowledge and math wasn't knowledging nor mathing. Shit wasn't adding up at all. I said, nah, something going on right here. If Buddy ain't getting nothing but 6 points for the last 3 games, and you be like, yeah, that's a sure shot. That's a sure bet right there. I'm willing to bet he finna do the same exact thing this game. Nah, he finna double his numbers. He finna triple his numbers. He finna go out there and get 12 points. Because you bet on his under. You put together an under ticket involving him and all the other fucking players that normally don't be making no goddamn points. These niggas looking like superheroes tonight. The stars are shining specifically for them. Yeah. Just so that your fucking 20-leg parlay doesn't hit and Vegas doesn't owe you, $400,000 on a $2 20-leg bet. I was lining them the fuck up. I don't give a fuck what nobody had to say. No, man. You see me rolling a blunt when I come knocking on the door. Act like Scooby around motherfucking Scooby snacks. How's my day? My day's good. Hope yours is the same. Let me send that around the round table. Yo! No! Like, get the fuck. Get on. Motherfucker, no. Leave me alone. So you open the door for him. No. There's nothing out here for him. He's seen me rolling up the blunt. Now he wanna come knocking at the door. You punk ass inside, man.
Come on, Brendan.
Fuck along. It's getting deep and personal with the animals around here. Cashing in right at 7 to 10 Fed vacation. I think Billups can average 43 points a game in the A-League rec yard season. They gave him time? Bro, listen to Captown, Edie Mike, Esky, some guys from where I was born, real nice rap. Maybe you want to listen how they adapted American style. All requests in 24 hours. Musically, otherwise, Yo no soy comprende. I.e. all music requests are tomorrow, Friday. Other than that, I don't know. Do, 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 do. Swear to God, goddamn dog is annoying like motherfuckers that used to come around because they knew that you were always smoking weed. So, you know, let's just go hang out with Brody. Nah, get the fuck out of here. You ain't bringing nothing. You're not contributing shit. Go on now, get. Leave me the fuck alone. It's been, I proved it over a decade ago. I smoked 5.5 pounds to the fucking face by my damn self annually. And I still feel that, you know what I mean? Like, we could do better. What? Fructosif. English. There you go. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't before, but I'm glad I have now. Well, actually, before I know why I didn't, because it was the all white and I really didn't like it. I knew I would have got it dirty. But I picked up the Portal, the midnight one. I wanted the 30-year anniversary joint. Alright. And I'm here to give you the review. It's on fucking point. I literally haven't had a fucking handheld since Vita. Yeah. I'm going back 15 years ago. I haven't had a handheld since I first started going live. And that didn't do what this does. You know, you had to buy games specifically for the Vita. Now you can just link that to the arsenal of games you already have, which was pretty smart. What time do I go live tomorrow? God knows. I don't, honestly. I've never ever, aside from midnight, aside from setting the schedule at midnight, that's the only time I've ever set a scheduled time, and you could count on me for it. And I pop up like Cinderella's coach and shit. Or a werewolf, or a vampire. We take your pick. And no, that's just the PS5 joint. And then then the Steam, yeah, I was hearing about that. Didn't get to see it. But in my opinion, just finishing off the review, it was worth it. It's cool. $200. All of the other handhelds from Nintendo to fucking whoever is some wild price tag attached to it. I'm like, goddamn. So the sound on it, pristine, cool. It's got the haptic feedback and all that, and it's no different. It's actually literally no different than being on your console. Like, all the controls are there. You can take screenshots, you can save your videos. Everything you can do on your console, you can do on this thing. And I can go where the fuck ever and play the game. My games. if you're a PlayStation Plus premium member, then you know you get this whole arsenal library of games and shit, which I've never been interested in buying that since I've owned predominantly most of those games already anyway. Can you use it without the PS5? Yeah. There's that too. A lot of people are boasting about it. Really serves me no purpose because of what I just said. But if you're a PlayStation Plus premium member that uses that game catalog that they give you access to, you can just rock off of that. You don't even need a console at all. You can just play from the cloud streaming. So it makes the membership and it worth it, if you will. Lieutenant, what's going on? Said, bro, it's 8 p.m. local time. Kind of hard to catch you. I hear you, time differences and what have you. But yeah, I mean, back to that. I mean, honestly, I never know. Unless it was midnight, and I've stopped doing that for quite some time. I had to lose my hackers and everybody else that unnecessarily gave a fuck about the channel. To the greatest avail of becoming eternal nut huggers and dick riders. That's what I would do, what you said, bro. I would do that if I was a PC gamer. Even if I was a dedicated PC gamer, it's like, fuck this JLM, I forget what they were, in the space bar, fuck all that shit in the mouse. No. Give me the plug, let me get the controller, and we're good. I'm locked in. Using a PC, but with a fucking gaming controller. I would have to. Right. No, that's why I bought in. Because they just came with the update and just added that upgrade to it. So now you don't, like, I still need to have my console on, but I can leave and still play. It has to remain in rest mode, but it's good. If the console gets cut off, then I'm cut off from games if I'm elsewhere. And finally, critiquing it, it's fucking mint. Like, I played Gran Turismo, place first. I played Enlisted, multiplayer free game, ran fine. It's actually cool because it's a little bit more calm and quiet out there than Battlefield. Battlefield, no. It was cool. I got some kills. You know, I knew what the fuck I was doing, but the visibility, it's nowhere where it needs to be. I couldn't see half the people attacking me. Right? It's only 8 inches in diameter, so going from a 75-inch screen to 8 inches was, you know what I mean? I was damn near feeling blind in that motherfucker. I just took out the 249 saw and support class and just got behind everybody else. Fuck it. Send the 50 clip downrange. Pick up on suppression assist points and shit. But bro, what's going on, family? I appreciate that. in all honesty, I appreciate every one of you, whether you check in for 1 minute, 1 hour, or 1 year, or 1 decade. It's always appreciated. I don't have a schedule, you know. I'm like what the Joker said to Batman. I'm like a dog chasing a car or a tire. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I don't have any set plan. And when I did, everybody was hell-bent on fucking that over. So we left scheduling all alone. Sorry. I'd love to be able to tell you, yeah, 4 o'clock, bro, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock on, wait, hold on, let me double check. You know what? 6 o'clock on Fridays. I'd love to be able to tell you that. I don't know. It's like when the mood hits me. Like now, I figured let me get on while everybody I know, predominantly in this realm, is up. Someone mentioned me the other day, they got the notification. I said, oh, okay, notifications are going out. Let's see if they go out again. Can we get a back-to-back notification? Stop playing. I mean, because that's all we ever needed to be left alone, and we'd have been fine. But they cut that off for years. So, yeah. We endure. Roger that, so you. So aren't we all. We all recognize it's real. There's been some fake, and we can spot the fake ones, and we see the fake shit, and we know fake shit. I don't like to go out of my way, ever, on that matter of being a real one. I let everybody else tell you that they're a real one, and sip my coffee in the corner. But again, much appreciated. Seeing that, the last statement, I'll embrace that more. I don't want to brag, but I you know what I mean? I tend to notice feeling like the actual last of the Mohegans. They don't make them like us anymore. Damn sure you never made them like me. I haven't found my doppelganger. I haven't found my twin. As the YN said. What up, twin? My little bro's kind of twin. Alright? And I don't know, I just thought the mouse and keyboard combination would be slower and, you know, slow me down. Like there's no way that you can match that speed, but apparently. Starting to save money for your trip to Denver? Well, what's the due date? I'm trying to get here by next year for our 10th year annual 420 meet and greet. Is it even that yet? We've been slacking for the last few years. 2 to be exact. Politics and vaccines, you know? The fucking politics. Just, you know, America, you know? Just blame. You made a peanut butter latte with the blackberry jam cold foam. Dropped a teaspoon of THC oil in it for good measure. I think the measures were great before you dropped the THC in there. But yeah, definitely, you know what I mean? I hadn't even heard of that. The blackberry jam cold foam. That's right, I forgot. You are a coffee specialist. A caffeinado, if you will. The caffeinado, for crying out loud. You put me up on the damn cold coffee. I'm like, what? Wait. Oh, okay. Now there's cold brew in the damn Frigidaire. No, see, I'm cracking another one. He starts knocking. This motherfucker's methodical. The ultimate lurker. Watching my every move, huh? Okay, knock again. Hard to find a real one within the current generation. They don't know what's real, switching genders, etc. But live and let live. I'm no software project. It goes live. From that date, I'm able to work remote from all over the world. Nice. Sounds like some Skynet shit, you know what I mean? Skynet went live August 8th at 7:30. Was able to remotely control all the military devices around globally. Nah, but yeah, it's a good little device, man. No lie. It's been out for 2 years too, by the way. And I originally didn't want one. I was like, what the fuck? What am I gonna need that for? Like, and again, now that I smoke out here and no longer in the house, I'm not in the same room as my gaming. I'm not gonna bring, my console out here. And my 75-inch screen wouldn't fit out here either. So this works. That's what I was gonna say though. Multiplayer games, shooting. But anything else, cool. It could come in handy because everywhere I go, I take my PS5. That was the reason I got a portable monitor. Yeah, it would help you, right? Yeah, if you travel with your console. Like, I've never brought my console anywhere except from the store back home. But if you move around with it, yeah, because actually now you don't have to move around with it. Just leave it on. And as long as you have a Wi-Fi connect, you can connect. It'll connect you to your console. It's kind of cool. There was somebody I ran into online. They were like, "So you could be sitting in the bathroom right now, taking a hefty shit, technically, My dude dead up asked me that shit. In Battlefield, nonetheless. I'm like, wait a minute. You normally play Call of Duty, don't you? I said, yeah, I mean, you know, I guess. And kind of a classy shitter. I wouldn't announce it or tell you. I'm from the old school. You never announce to anyone that you're gonna take a shit. You know what I mean? It's just tacky as fuck. But in this day's generation and time, I guess that's the norm. If you've ever taken a selfie with you on the toilet, this might resonate more with you. I have never. Is it me or your audio is lagging? Can't tell you. I don't know. We got a lot of technical difficulties around this beehive, so could be me. Might be my obsessors reattaching to the IP address. I don't know. Or it might just be you, because you're over there and we're over here. Like, it's not lagging there, right? I was thinking about that as I was reading that comment. As I said, responded to the comment, I was like, but you're over there, but wait, Lieutenant's over there. Let's see what he says. But Lieutenant's been logging in to this IP address for over a decade, so, and I don't recall him ever having any issues. It's phenomenal. We've been sharing international airspace. Digitally, of course. Ya sabrá. You know what? We're not just nationwide around here, you know. We're global. We've gone global. And some streamers, the globalness is just too much for them. You know, they've got territorial tunnel vision. They can only see America. If it's not USA, it's probably gay. And half of USA is gay anyway, so I don't understand how they got to that junction. You know what I mean? They're anti-foreigner, you know, but everything in their house is foreign. I don't know. Right, now I go for the data switch, right? To cell tower swap. That's funny. Aha, you're probably like the only, you know, I like to tell it, the with two E's, Old English. You are the only person that's been commenting within my channel from afar, from overseas for over a decade. It hits different when you say it. You know what I mean? No, really. I'm always giving praise to people here. Yeah, people in Cali, I don't know what the fuck is their deal, but the ones that I know that are cool, and then people over here. But, right, I pretty much went to war with every foreign streamer. There weren't many, by the way, but I was cool with a lot of them, the female ones. And I think that's what made it a problem with the dudes. They didn't like that their women found me attractive collectively. It was a problem. What do you guys know about it? I'm just ranting as a streamer, you know what I mean? I said, but originally from Kyrgyzstan. Well, I haven't seen Kyrgyzstan since Ghost Recon Summit Strike. That's where they used to send us. We're in about 783 hours worth of virtual tours. Kyrgyzstan. Kazakhstan. And there's a Kyrgyzstan. Think I'm bullshitting, Google it. Just off of looking at it. All right, but wait, why do I remember? Oh, yeah, Ghost Recon, Kazakhstan. Yeah. We were there. Yeah. Spent a total of about, 4 years. Kazakhstan. And if it wasn't Ghost Recon, then it was Battlefield. Battlefield had us in Afghanistan. We was in Afghan for a while there. Right, with that official chopper that Rambo fought with a bow and arrow. Right, he fought the Soviet Russian dude in that chopper. That same one. That's what you got in Battlefield. I mean, reflecting. Ultimate reflection. After 10 years of reflection. Was empowering the audience a good thing or not? Fuck out of here and find some place to go. Safe. Lieutenant was there when I discovered it was a whole moment online. I said, no, wait, whoa, what's this button? What did they mean? Remove. Oh, no, what? Whoa. I have the power? Holy shit. And then look, what do you moderate? I can give someone else the power? Yo, it's over. It's over. Started forming a fucking Justice League. Everybody was feeling like a superhero. All the villains were pissed. What is he doing? Motherfuckers started third-party off-marketing off shit. Now, don't worry about what's going on, what you experience in Terminator stream. You don't have to worry about that around here. We don't do any of that. Check them out today. That's all they do. No. I wouldn't hear it from any. I'd argue with God on some Soldier Boy shit. I was the first. I did it first. I started banning motherfuckers. I was the first motherfucker to be banning motherfuckers. Motherfuckers didn't even know nothing about it. I made banning cool, a whole trend. Look at us today. Anywhere you go. What the host said? Oh no, don't worry about that. John, will you get that? Yeah. Moderators all over the place. It's monumental. Right? Hey there, brother. Hey. So many stands out there. No. We were at the forefront of all this shit. And again, just back to the analogy, was it or wasn't it a good thing? Aside from what it's turned into now. Rather, would we been better off? The one thing that always irked me, you were like, the haters, term scared of the trolls. The fuck I am? No. They don't get, annoyed, aggravated, couldn't be fucking bothered, could care less about a fucking cowardice, courageless fucking douche canoe's opinion? No. And if you didn't give a fuck so much about mine, you wouldn't have to write a goddamn thing. Here we are. A few months back, I'm from New Zealand. I'm balling today. Okay. All right. Well, welcome back. Reflecting back again, nobody ever gave back to no viewers, but you went out your way, bought songs, and that caused wannabe trolling in the masses because people came in demanding. Right? Remember that? Oh, you rocking with us? Hey, every hero needs a theme song. What's your favorite song? It don't matter the genre, whatever it is. You cool? I'm gonna pick that up for you. Yeah. And we'll play the song when you join in. You know what I mean? Shit got recklessly way out of hand, like some fucking mosh pit. People were getting carried off by the ambulance left and right emotionally. Dudes on the stretcher with the middle finger getting carried off. Fuck you didn't play my track. That's why we narrowed it down to one day. I was over here multitasking like a motherfucker. Goddamn. Listen. I couldn't even get a word in because I had to read all the comments about which song to play next. Now hold the fuck up. We bury bullshit and show respect. Oh, they want $2 to $5. Yeah, see the new wave. Gee, Lieutenant Train, huh? Look at that. Look what they did. They took what I did, flipped it in reverse. Oh, you want something played? Yeah. I want to see the donation bell go off. Don't be cheap. There you go. There you go. All right. Now, what was it you wanted to hear? They're making the audience pay. The fuck? I was paying. Just because I had it, it was cool. It's all right. And don't let us have a fallout because I will never play your fucking song again. I swear to God. It goes into the fucking purgatory, social purgatory, along with you and your account. All vibes attached included. That's a guarantee. We won't be partying off of whatever song it was that. And now you just became the worth of a song. Right. And I'm hoping it was one of those 69-cent ones off of Apple Tune. Versus the $1.29, you know what I mean? I would have still been doing that today. That got stopped. Not just because of unruly participants. No, because half of the fucking committee that I hired, right, to run, to moderate, that half the community that, of the graveyard community that I empowered were just fucking snakes and wolves in sheep clothing and shit. Like, I had no idea. I really didn't. And I never claimed to be a motherfucking mind reader. And if you want to lie to kick it, I guess you can. They did. I always say you don't have to. It's unnecessary. Please don't. Save your energy. Lie to yourself. Don't lie to me. We'll be all right. But really, me being the friend that I am, I wouldn't want to continue to hear you lying to yourself. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. But anyway, when I found a bag of snakes at my first vulnerable internet moment, because someone I knew in real life had committed suicide, and I found out through the internet right there in real time. And I was like, yo, you know, I gotta take a break from this. Give me a moment. And I picked selective people to, like, you know what I mean, fall back with to make sure things were still cool. Because we were about to, like, run into a whole, we were cooking up a whole network of shit. Right? And they all got on some goofy shit. They were the first ones to attack the channel, and IP and DDoSing and fake reporting, you fucking name it. Whatever they're doing today, that's what they did back then in 2015 or 14. I remember telling Shaman, yo, I'm shutting down this recruiting shit. We ain't doing no new friends. Nah. And I'm just gonna, you know, let time tell me who's real, who's not, and what's what. And it's been that since that day. Yeah, I stopped doing a lot of shit. And shit that you can go around and see people do, and that's the whole theme of their entire broadcast. To me, again, just, you know, reflecting, it's ultimately funny. Ha. I was, Soulja Boy shit, one of the first streamers to empower other streamers and inspire and encourage others to stream. Nah, look, this is what you gotta do. Here's the format. Went from that to going to war with everybody. Who the fuck wants it? You said something? You agree with him? You agree with him? You in the fucking vehicle with him? Let me know. No. Are you or aren't you? Okay, I don't know. I'm just checking. Yeah. So like I was saying, fuck you and everything where you came from. Fuck you talking about. Yeah, I went to war with everybody. Here's my address. Look, it's the utility bill. Yeah. One of the first, I'd start again with the Soldier Boy shit. Pull Up was started by me. I'm tired of you texting. Huh? You want to be a secretary of some sort or some shit? Fuck out of here. You wasn't texting your ex, your mother, or anybody else this much. Take a screenshot, put some glue behind it, put that on the glove compartment, drive out here, and make the tires screech when you get here. You know what I mean? Like, take a picture of me so you don't lose interest along the fucking way. The gaming console got lost in the sights, because it got taken over by other people's putting on shows that want to argue the he said, she said. That is another super reflection. It's just the funny. I swear, never in my life until now. Some dude from some fucking where I'd never been is hating on me for just, I guess, to be able to hate. And in the end of it, when it's all said and done, like, he went out of his way to get me thrown off the platform. Yeah, we sending him back to Microsoft, back to Xbox. Like, they were gunning for me. Him and 7, 8, 9 other motherfuckers. Right? And whoever the fuck was working with them. Holy shit. Right? And out of that, the one female that could have changed this guy's life, like, this guy, like, he's living in a cabinet now, and he spent his life, dare I say it, he spent his golden moment. You know what I mean? Life comes around and fucks with you every now and then. He dropped that at the wayside to hate on me. And his chick ended up over here, the whole great femme fatale and shit. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I could go on with that. But just that in itself, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers that went out of their way to hate and got a whole lot of nothing from it. If I was about hating, then that's what I would have been doing from the door. Not about hating, about terminating hate. Hater, terminator. He's a hater. Terminator. Hater, terminator. You want to abbreviate some shit? No problem. Term, HT, but never hater. No. I was out here unifying people. But, doing too much. Fucking crazy. Honestly. And it was fun. I acquired everything I set out to acquire, which was a collection of cool people on the internet through the gaming platform. That was it. That was the goal. I didn't want to hang out with trolls, fake people, weird people. I mean, we're all weird to a certain extent, But, I got to be able to, deal with your weirdness, if you will. We're civil. Weird, no. We don't even have one person amongst us that we always fucking joke on because they're weird. No. No. Cool people always find cool people. Never understood as an adult that if you don't like someone, to not just scroll on, but instead take out time to tell that person like they give a shit. And because you don't like that person, let's be trolls for a minute. More than a minute. I don't like you. I see you. I see you there. I heard you. I'm sitting here. I don't like you. I don't like what you're saying. I'm getting fucking anxieties, frustrated, and therefore, I'm gonna tell you, fuck you, you're stupid, this channel sucks. Me, personally, expecting to be blocked after I sent that, though. And done with it, also. I said my piece. And I'm out of this motherfucker. That's it, whatever. But they don't do that. No. And, oh my God. My username must have burned and singed all of the fucking hairs and trolls' fucking ears. Like, seriously. There was a specific time and probably heard my name 10 times throughout the day in 20 different locations. And then I had a few couple streamer friends that allowed me to moderate their lives. Charm, you want a wrench? Yeah, sure, I'll help out. No problem. You know me, I got no problem with it. All right. Yeah. Motherfuckers found out how to falsely report, as they always did. That was always the biggest weapon. Let's group together, place false reports, and the page will get brought down. That's how much motherfuckers hate motherfuckers. It can never be one person. They need others. And I'll be the first to tell you, the common sense influencers or people of inspiration, intelligence, coolness are outnumbered by the trolls, guaranteed. It's like a 5-to-1 out this bitch. Using a new bone, nice and game changer for me. I've been in a situation where I followed someone, rocked with them, but then they was on some bullshit, and I told them I don't stand for that and moved on. Never been back. And that's the other factor too. I left that out from the explanation. It baffles me that they sit with that feeling, but they don't leave. They put themselves in the old matrix. Like, I have completely thought it out. Like, they're like, no, okay, I gotta talk loud, shut the fuck up. But I'll sit here and see who else gets a tall glass and shut the fuck up. Just to kind of like understand me more. Like, what, and a lot of times it was always a control thing. Yo, stop texting both. Don't. No, I'm gonna do what I want. You didn't pay for my keyboard or my console. You're right. I paid for mine. And see, it comes with this handy feature right here that says you can get fucking lost and have a tall glass of shut the fuck up picked up right there at window 2. Lieutenant, would you like to serve him? I'm trying to roll a blunt. All right, bye now. I won't lie. That became fun. There was, you know, there was a nice audience of trolls. There was a nice audience of people to apply our method to. And no, you get banned. We ain't playing games around here. You don't unbury people. Your account will be stuck in purgatory, social purgatory, forevermore. The only thing you get counted for is when we count up to see how many bodies are in this motherfucker. Oh, every time I go to roll a blunt, he's knocking. It's like fucking psychic dog here. Like, and I've never felt like I wronged a single soul yet to this day. Oh God. I don't owe nobody. I didn't abuse the power. I didn't let the fame from the community get to me, go to my head. Yo, man, he really wilding out with that shit. Like, yo, you're like, you can't even talk to him no more. Nah. Not once. Not at any point. Most of the time, I would let people hang themselves. Yo, chill. No, I understand you're upset. No, I get that. But we're not talking about that person right now. We were talking about what we were talking about, and you coming here with that kind of energy is making it different. Now, I flex with you, but listen, I got some rules in here, and you know that. Nah, man, what you gonna do is take this shot glass right here. Shot that glass of Smack Daniels, man. It always has people talking different. You know what I mean? Have you a little 5-minute sit down. That's if I gave a fuck. Otherwise, it's a tall glass of shut the fuck up. What you mean? Simply because, hey, you got the power. Don't sit here griping to me. I'm not your parents, your grandparents, your babysitter, your fucking 3rd, 4th grade teacher, one of your buddies from high school back in the days and shit. Your play around coworker. No. I am, in real time, a ninja, coolin', got my channel, mine, you mad, because it's my channel. You know you can have one too. And then motherfuckers want to go and make one and make it a war with your channel. Like, motherfuckers just want to argue, right? But, old school here. I mean, the TV's been around since I've been around. I wasn't around, I wasn't, around before TVs were invented. But one fine feature I always loved, just in reflection. It's funny. We didn't like something on the TV, whether you had a remote or not. You got up, or you reach for the remote, you change the button. Boy, I used to channel surf like a professional surfer. Wait, what'd they say? What's going on here? No. Here we go. Knight Rider. Motherfucker, like, flying through the channels. I don't like this. I don't want to see this. I ain't interested in hearing that. Fuck this. All right, moving on. What happened? Those people in the shows, maybe they were paid actors, shit was written, maybe it was some real-time shit like the live cooking channels. I don't want to watch that shit. Now, if you're my friend and you got a live cooking channel, I'll be there. I'll support you. What we making today? People. And how it all played out, I say ultimately, we need a major motherfucking do-over. Huh? We need a respawn on this shit. Motherfuckers was so hell-bent in going against what I advised that we are where we are. Simple. And they lurk but really don't say shit because they ain't had shit to say in the first fucking place. Except some shit. So while they was lurking trying to catch up or compete, they figure the fake friendship would subside, you know? So it'll suffice. Yeah, where did I see that before? Oh, I don't know, with the first fucking initial people that I sat down with that they never even knew. Huh? They don't know Skywalker. Huh? No, only person they knew, funny thing, was the Japanese kid, Stinky Coat. Hmm? Yeah. Oh, I remember. Spider Boo. Mad Max, Dougie, from Australia, of course. Now, wait a minute. We had more motherfucking international meetings than the UN. And all those people I just mentioned all lurked. For what? Well, the most honorable lurker of them, I forget his name, the biggest troll of them all, came back. Hey, man. Nah, you're a real one. You're cool. This is after years of trolling, attacking the IP address, DDoSing, and per them. Right? Yeah, nah, man, you're cool. We threw everything at you. And you know, you still stand strong and cool and real. And I don't apologize. Well, shit, it's only been 3 years, buddy. With not many fucking days off. You know, they made it their job. Okay. That was way before the famed war with streamers, because none of them were streamers, aside from fucking Stinky Coat. Well, Mad Max did try. He did give it a little, He did try. What was it? Yeah, I remember he told me, "Hi, mate. Not in person, or no lurking business, no funny business, or nothing like that, eh? But you know, you have one girl on your list. You really shouldn't, you know, you should remove her from the team. She reminds me of my ex-wife. Yeah. Oh shit, and that was Spider Boo he was referring to, who Stinky Coat was in love with. Some funny fucking shit. Yeah. Wrestling dummies, stance dummies on his live, and I'm in Japan. Hi. Konnichiwa or something. I don't know. And it's funny for me because I spent 7 years in Europe, but I never went to Japan. But you know, I mean, it's this equivalency of leaving America. Most ninjas don't. But he was another person hell-bent on hating from a distance. All right, well, take care, man. Stay safe, stay smart, and stay up. So, damn, I tried to plan my kitchen hours around time nobody else is in there. Dougie tried to sabotage the merch thing. He wanted to take control, I remember that. Nothing more annoying than some motherfucker trying to make small talk for over an hour. Hey, it's what we do. But I know what you mean. They're like that here. I hate it. I be wanting to go about my business in my way, and hey, you know what? I do that, huh? What? What's going on? What? Huh? Yeah. The weather's great. It's awesome. Nice bike. Thanks. Hey, by the way, well, I do all my talking here. Always have. Outside of here, I'm pretty much predominantly quiet. I don't really fucking, These days, out of the most entirely genuine people I know, I don't even text them. I send reels. Little I thought of yous. I thought, I figured you would find this fun. I did, so, let me spread the fucking joy. If you're a busy person, it'd probably take 2 days to catch up to all the reels I've sent, Like literally 2 days to catch up to all the reels I spent time sending over 2 weeks. I be having my real moments like, oh shit, this funny, that's funny, this funny, that funny, this funny. I be in tears behind some shit after a while. That's my version of small talk. Chit chat. Outside of our usual here like this, I never sit and have these kind of conversations with someone at a bus station, train station, restaurant, day to day, the guy at the fucking cashier, a neighbor, hell if I know, nobody. What? Even my lady. They bring up bullshit I ain't in there to discuss. I'm not gonna get into a political discussion with Bubba Ray's barbecue dude that eats hog balls. No thanks. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain conversations that need to be had and many that don't. On God, I was just thinking how my grandmother raised me and what she said to me slightly before I started to train. I remember her saying that to me. She said, baby, do not argue with people over religion and do not argue with people over politics and stay out of other people's business. Basically, she told me not to be a Captain Save-A-Ho. Translation. She said, if you see a man and a woman fighting, don't go to save the girl, mind your business. Because before you know it's all said and done, they'll both be beating up on you. I said, well, damn. All right. Just stay to my own, leave other dudes, females alone. Got it. And don't be saving these hoes. Noted. And I've taken those principles literally with me into life. She told me that I was, 19? So, all right, I got it, you know. It's really one of the only times she ever gave me any kind of advice. So even though I have all the leisure and freedom to do it here, I don't. I'll listen. I'll say some things. I ain't never. No, because Matthew had told Joshua, right? He didn't tell Jake. He told Joshua that there would be a third coming. After the apostles returned from the last time in the thesis of, get the fuck out of here. I'm not finna. No. Nay. I'm one of the naysayers. No. I'm not finna argue with nobody about nobody's religion. No. Nobody's control theory or whatever. I believe in a higher power. We're good. There's definitely something smarter than me, you, and every fucking body else on the planet. I believe this. Love me, hate me for it. It's just thought. You know, I could be wrong, I could be right. I don't know, you know. Hey. We ain't finna argue about it, though. That's what I do know. And that in the politics. Of which side is better less fucking the people over. Like it's really the Legion of Doom versus the Justice League. And it ain't. At all. Not even remotely. Not even like kinda. Both sides have had their powers, and equivalently, nothing has been achieved. Hey, common sense. Heard it's a superpower. I guess. I thought it was something we all came equipped with. I don't remember how many years old when I realized and learned that not everybody has common sense. It's like, for real. Yeah, no. Powers that be was lofty with that shit. You can have some, they can get some. But the masses, no. Common chaos, common confusion. Common kerfuckle. Thus, why we can't get certain shit done. And yes, back to that. Little hoe bag from the fucking down under attempted to sabotage the entire merch operation. Or you want to donate $100. Hey, buddy, you don't have to do that. Wow, we were only charging like 50 cents or some dumb shit, right? I want to give on, buy lifetime membership. Right. All right. Hey, listen, I don't want to hear anything about it. Got into the argument. I'm like, hey, man, you want your bread? No, I don't want to know anything from you. You sure? Yeah, you can fucking stuff it up your ass. Right. All right. Noted. You don't want anything from me, and I can do whatever with, right? All right. I'll buy pizza for everybody when we have our first meet and greet. Motherfucker. Shitbird went out of his fucking way to sabotage the whole merch thing. This is before I knew you, Teron. And that's why when you told me, he says, yeah, I just got rid of a $25,000 t-shirt printer. I'm like, bro, you didn't, you couldn't just held out like, I don't know, 2 months later, we could have, you know what I mean? Just, the fuck? Oh my God. I'm running around town dealing with bougie motherfuckers and shit. Goddamn people in the fucking team are trying to sabotage the effort. Hoe ass. And the shirts that I put together, I still wear to this day. How they 10 years old and still styling? Huh? Well, at least I got the quality aspect for what I paid for them. How about that, though? Some of the soldiers, they're just hanging on, you know what I mean? But I still got the fresh prints to replace them. Motherfucker. Right? I remember that fucking slime ball maneuver because he had to fall out and here, all right, hey, whatever, all right, we're moving on. Not too much fucking tears to be spilt, whatever. Right. And then we got word, hey man, Max is over there in Jay Hardy's stream talking about what? He says that you took his money. I said, I bet the fuck he is, huh? Fucking proper cocksucker he was. Oh. Went straight over to the enemy. Yeah, man. No. He went there. And he went to Ty. He went to Ty and Bane's live. That's what it was. He went to Ty and Bane's live. Ty took my money. I was like, go fuck up. Ah, the uncanny audacity. No, for me, it was the fact that he went out his way. I saw it from the door. Right? What did we do? We opened up the group. Right, because he wanted power. Oh, well, I could just, oversee the account. I can be the treasurer. No, hold on there, mate. I don't know if you'll be divvying your hand from on the other side of the country, of the planet, rather. No, just wait a minute. There's a lot to do, but I got this. Yeah, I forgot that. He wanted control over the fucking account. Mm-hmm. The account that still stands today. The only reason I have a PayPal account was because of our planning. I didn't make another one. And in these times, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers got everything. PayPal, Cash App, all the Jones. Yeah. No, it's all coming back to me now like a fucking boomerang, eh? Yeah. Ja. Ha ha. Right? This nigga talking like, you took his money? Man, you never gave a fuck about anything we had going on, right? You were in the lurk section. You should stay there and shut the fuck up while you're at it. You're gonna need permission from somebody in order to even get in a fucking word or conversation with me, buddy. Shut that shit the fuck down. I forget where we went wrong initially. Oh no, I remember. Right. It was that dickhead that I was just referring to. The one I said, I don't know, at least 1,000 times. I just want to break a record player over his fucking head. That guy was their homeboy. I told him, you better check your dude. What the fuck he talking about? Yeah, this isn't the graveyard. I forget what the fuck he was calling this live. This is the disco corner or some shit. I don't give a goddamn. Let's put the needle on the record and shut the fuck up. I don't know what you're doing over there, what you got going on over there. He took like the whole time to do this attempted clout and expression, and all these feelings were flaring that he had vented, and I don't even fucking know this dude. I'm in a party with these fucking yahoos like, yo, what's up with your mans, man? Thought we were listening to music, man. Tell your boy to put the fucking needle on the record, right? Play the song Freak Out. and let's get to it, all right? That incurred a 4-year war where the guy ended up losing his queen, castle, and any other fucking thing that meant anything to him. Holy shit. I didn't see that coming. Rodent behavior. Buddy had his wife turning the fucking streams into OnlyFans. fuck you mean? He in the living room going live on one tile, and in the other tile, his wife is fucking bottoms up, shaking it under dark lighting. 40 over 45. Now wait a minute. My largest live stream ever was when I brought my lady. She wasn't doing nothing. I ain't like nothing at the title. At 2,000, we gonna. Nope. Just happened to cut on. We was cooling. Goddamn comment section was flying like it had wings. Somehow, I was reading every comment. What? Yeah, no, we was responding. There literally was no trolls. This is in the days of put a shoe on your head. That was the most damning troll comment at the time, for its time. Yo, and somebody caught an attitude with that, and that was it. They got all bent out of shape. The fuck you want me to put a shoe on my head for? You a stupid motherfucker. They was yelling at the screen and all that, so next thing you know, trolls realize, ooh, we can get a reaction from streamers. We can turn them into our puppets. Let's just say things. Look, it has all sorts of effect. I could have rocked without it. If you see me in public and I'm with my lady or children or by myself, and you opt not to say anything to me, well, bravo, you win a cookie. Right. But drop the sarcasm. You don't say anything to me, right? You can say whatever to yourself. You could think whatever you want, right? But you don't come over and share. You're not sharing. You're not in the mood right now. Mm-hmm. But later on tonight, when you get back home and happen to notice me on the PlayStation and one of the tiles, like, oh shit, that's that dude I seen her. Hey, motherfucker, fuck you. And no, bro. That's not how reality for me works. If you don't have the fucking heart to say it outright front, and you elected to shut the fuck up then, and I didn't give you a tall glass to shut the fuck up. You self-served your ass a tall, refreshing glass to shut the fuck up. I ain't even know it. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was passing through. You chose not to say nothing to me. You could have yelled. You could have raised your voice the same way you wrote in caps. Oh. You want to spend the rest of the night arguing and texting to me? Where's your bitch at? No. Now we could talk, chop it up about whatever the fuck on some cool shit, universal shit, chill shit. Why, that's been working for over a decade now. Without failure. You know what I mean? Like Colt 45 Billy D. Williams shit works every time. That was it. He was the ultimate ninja. Hello and goodbye in under 10 seconds. Just food got dropped off, all sorts of shit. Responded to a comment, question I might have asked. All this, 10 seconds.
I'm going. Are you coming?
Yep, I'm coming.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Okay, you're leaving right now?
Yeah, I gotta be there in 12 minutes.
Okay. I'm right behind you. Were you counting? That's what I'm saying, man. It's the universal shit. Alright, I gotta go. going to one of my son's events. So I had timed it out right. We'd be ending, should be an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half and 5 minutes. So stay safe, stay smart, stay up. It's been a pleasure as always. Catch you on the next one. Peace. Bros. Remember, bros before hoes. It's part of the code.